course. I threw another fucking pick, bro. I can't stand this game, bro. I can't throw.
Go to the quarterback tutorial.
What?
Go to the quarterback tutorial.
I fucking didn't.
Why you can't throw?
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Right here, right here.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now on second down, this is Gurley.
Oh my God!
To pick up the first.
Heard a pick and my fucking guy spun around in a circle. Didn't catch it.
Up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Can't believe this fucking game, bro.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley.
So
And he
shitty.
will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Mike 45. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Now Gurley. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They run. It's Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I'll just tied it up.
There you go, man. See? Don't give up, buddy.
I'm fucking tired, bro. I can't throw the ball.
This is 3rd down. They go play action now. Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
And the Steelers first down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
14,
I never seen one of my defensive players jump off side. Why the fuck did that?
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. To throw again. Flushed out right. And that one's complete to Gurley. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 34.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Let's go. Check 3, check 3. Single, single.
Out of my guy.
From the
guy
gun,
keeps
it's Wilson.
missing.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Wilson will throw again.
Oh,
toward
my
the
God,
end zone,
bro.
but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on
I
it.
think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. There's Wilson to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The kick by Elliott is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Here we go, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Watch the screen. Pass. Head up.
Now the former Sooner, this is Rodney Anderson. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs...
Why is he wide open, bro? There's 3 of you.
This offense going forward.
Right. All you gotta do is
After a
sneeze
pick
on.
up of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Roll out.
They gave me enough time to score, but still, damn.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Break. Hey, Orvin.
Let's go, D. 51's the mic, boy. 51.
Look, squeeze.
We taking wins home. Shoot. Kill.
Fair.
Let's go.
To throw on 3rd down, Kaufman. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dylan Cole. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
Oh my God, I
He
threw
went through
another
all of
fucking
his
pick,
rules
bro.
about getting rid of the ball quickly because he
Oh
read
my
blitz.
God.
He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into
fucking
coverage.
throw.
Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
On the toss, it's Gurley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Getting the sense Charles are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
On first down, Wilson. And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the pistol, it's Gurley. Powering forward. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Slam, 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 slam. Kill.
They try right side here. Gurley. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Mike 51.
All day, bro.
Watch the safety green.
On first and goal, Gurley. Able to fight through one tackle. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. On 2nd and goal, Wilson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10.
I'm 0 for 5, 3 interceptions. Bro, I cannot play this fucking game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready? 10-2 stop.
Watch a slap. Watch a slap. Watch a slap. Out.
I'm lucky I'm still in.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
To throw on 2nd down, Hoffman. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time, but now it's 3rd down.
He's thrown 1 interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does. That was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Look at me. Door.
Oh, my God, I threw another pick.
Leo.
Bro.
Operating from the gun.
I really can't play this game right.
Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Cameron Hayward in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time
Give me
this
that
afternoon.
call, Joseph.
There you go.
I can't throw. Oh, bro.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
He's running cover fucking 4 every play.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Watch the twitch.
I go for it. I don't.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
I want to record this. Fucking running.
I'll leave him out.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Dexter Lawrence gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Play action. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Complete. It's Henry. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Here we go.
How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
I literally can't.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Stop now.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Gurley. Making the stop there, Danielle Hunter.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
Man, I bit on that run
and open
hard
up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
At least I got a pick out of it.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. We're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
And he finds Parker here, complete. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Out
of the gun, here's Wilson. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Back to the ground game here, Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They go play action with Wilson. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. That was quite the call down around the goal line on 4th and goal.
Yeah, they fake the run, pull it out, throw it. And as a defense, I've been in that spot before, and we see it all the time. You almost have to overcommit against the run. You have to almost sell out and say, they're going to run it, go make a play. They got fooled on that one.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Yep. You got motion there.
The final shot before break. Hoffman dancing to his left. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with a pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
He really running goal.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's got room. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit.
Let's go, Carl Joseph. What a read.
To occur,
Want
the
that
wide receivers
ball,
have to
baby.
block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Elliott good on the extra point.
Kick
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds unsuccessful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
That guy. Fucking Christ, man.
Back to throw. Hoffman. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
I got you. 51, Mike. Mike 51. Not today, you are. Not today. Let's go. Mike 51. Mike 51. Let's go, defense. Our time. This is our time.
Bro,
They're going to try and throw.
this is retarded.
He's got his man. It's Williams. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's get sack lunch.
Hey, box truck. Big grip.
Off the play fake. Hoffman going for it all. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. 3rd down here.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Mike, 53. Mike. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball.
Looking to throw. Kaufman. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Christian McCaffrey hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead.
One thing I fucking hate.
Wonder if Gamma's gonna beat the Patriots.
What?
If Gamma beats the Patriots, then y'all division is lit.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
Gamma beats the Patriots.
And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
You got Greg Zuerlein. That's the fucking quarterback.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Fucking David. Can't find shit this whole game. My pass plays, right?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Chandler Jones. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Wilson. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Let's put him
on the buses.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. Go, Mike.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Buying time to his left. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Good one, boy. Let's go. Let's go.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Check 49, check 14.
51 to Mike. Hey, tight. 51 to Mike.
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. And he'll take this for about 4
bro, he just fucking... Ow, bro, where's my defense? I got cover 6.
They want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And the Steelers on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
So broken. I'm supposed to get past him.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big third down pickup of 20 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Come on, D. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once
how am I fucking getting sacked, bro?
They really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here.
Cut
Now the field
bullshit.
shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Yeah, I lost. Such bullshit, dude.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing on 1st down, Hoffman. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
5 fucking hits. Asked for -19. How is that possible?
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Following the penalty, Anderson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hoffman. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darqueze Dennard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Early on first down with no blocking help there, as he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
Green 80!
Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Check it out, please!
Alert!
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. Finding room at the 30 and all the way up to the 33-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Here's Gurley. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Here's Tressway now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter.
I'm gonna beat myself and I fucking way too hard this much.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural, but I
like where we're going with this, though. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for the Steelers, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
This kid fucking sucks.
Yeah, he's not that good.
Dude, he ran cover 3, so I'm watching the thing. Literally ran cover 3 sky the whole game. And cover 3 sky, like.
Put it in the chat. Tell him.
Not even worth my time. I already lost.
Just saying. Just accuse his ass. He's asking me, what plays was he spamming? And I'm supposed to tell him. I'm supposed to respond to him.
Like every time whenever he came out of it though, I burned him with a run. You know what I mean? I knew I should have went for it.
Play to win the game. Boy said it best.
Like he just ran like different things at it.
Uh-oh, TJ Watt just got to X Factor.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the.
Yeah, it looks like he ran like each play twice in a row. He ran that twice, ran something else twice. But I can't say I don't know. He did switch it, but he ran it like twice in a row each time. He did run a lot of cover 3 sky. That one drive. Another over 3 sky. That was a cloud. Same fucking thing. Can't believe I can't do it on that shit. Really good. It's because there's a fucking away game, bro. That shit kills me.
I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up and look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Yeah, run out my palms. Let me. When up in magic. With the gang, we ball out. It can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to.
Okay, Coach, historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Win 18. Ricky.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Roberts has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Just the same play.
So from the 39
Cover
now,
3 buzz match. It literally looks the same as cover 3 match.
From the gun, here's Smith. It's caught by Davis.
What do you mean now?
He's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The
One
Redskins
word's
have
different,
the
but
first
the
down
picture
on
looks
a
the same.
pickup of 18.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Same shit with cover 2. There's a whole bunch of cover 2.
Literally cover 3 match, cover 3 buzz, cover 3 cloud, even though instead of a fucking purple on the one side, just a fucking cloud.
A sack back at the 32.
Literally the same fucking play.
Kenny Clark, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith, they will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Fuck it.
Out of the gun, Smith.
Getting off.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, no, you can look at this shit.
That's a good job there
Really
creating the
want, I really
contact
don't
to
care.
force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
I think it's kind of crazy how I can't get one pass off. Threw for
And just the
negative
one
9.
big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every
Dude, that
team has
kid
a
who
different
sucked,
target.
bro, who played
The number of
DN.
plays like that, those explosives that we talk about.
Didn't make
that
no
allowed him to put points
adjustments.
on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Fucking just too tired to be playing this game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go inside. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Mike,
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
He may try and run for this. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first.
I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit, because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. Don't move. Don't get nervous.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 22-yard line.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
No. 158. Watch as you find.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Spot.
Easy.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Ty Johnson, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Packers have taken the lead. Crosby connects on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that...
Adrian Peterson, the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson, 81 yards. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Get right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to him, a big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that, got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now the pass brought in by Roberts. And out across midfield down to the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. Here's Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ryan Kerrigan able to record his 5th sack of the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe
Adrian Peterson off to the races. The 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Adrian Peterson, 83 yards. And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. And an alley to run. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. On second down, it's Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing is Rodgers. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
26. 5.
To throw is Rodgers. Throwing again. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. That was pretty obvious. He didn't let him catch it.
Agreed, and what's hard is you make that long run downfield to try and cover it, but you got to locate the football as well.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
On 1st and 10, Smith. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
93's the mic. 93's the mic.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Check. 93's the mic. 93's the mic.
I'm coming after you.
Ready?
Smith on 1st down. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And shutting him off, now open field. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Scan 300. Scan 300.
Now Rodgers. Roberts got it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
It's caught here by Adams. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Rodgers again now. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
319.
Mike. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Rodgers now on first down. It's caught by Roberts. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Rodgers going to throw. He'll take a shot for the... And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ready, set. 15. Mike is a 15. Check Mike 15. All day, baby, all day. Hey, Mike 50. Hey, Charlie. 50.
From the 25 on second down, Smith. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Smith now to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's Tressway now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Turnover, that's what we do. Other way, let's go.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, orbit.
The final shot before half for Rodgers. He's got a first down past the 30. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Check. Crunch. 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 Hey, Delta.
A shotgun snap for Smith. He's got Thompson here, complete. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well, a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On first down, Smith. And this one complete to Reed. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Smith. And he finds the tight end, Reed. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Jordan Jenkins make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, here's Smith. And he's going to go down again. Preston Smith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
258. 55, Mike. Inside.
Now a first down carry by Jones. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
No. 319. All day. Whip.
They'll go again to Jones. Sean Dion Hamilton was there to bring him down defensively.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They'll run with Peterson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Hopkins with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Rodgers now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
55, Mike, 55. Here we go.
On first down, Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. He was looking for... The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
They start the drive with Peterson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They run again with Peterson. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Redskins on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Smith. Open man is Quinn, able to connect. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. The throw right sideline here is complete. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Tackles. Watch the ship.
80 weapons.
Watch the ship.
Big grip.
A 10th carry now for Peterson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike.
Here's Smith. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. After the interception, here's Smith. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Darnell Savage, the rookie from Maryland. He was looking for Paul Richardson there.
It's just me and you.
Rodgers now on first down. Roberts has it. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a back.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Montez Sweat in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers now to throw. Caught by Jones. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.